we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the PHRA Experience Informational Webinar. So we are excited to have you all on the call with us today while we jump into and dive into what the PHRA is all about. Answer your top questions, and we'll give you a chance to connect directly with the PHRA team as well. So please feel free to drop any questions that you may have into the chat box at any time. We will go through them at the end. You're also welcome to hang on to them and or unmute yourself at the end when we get to the Q&A section, and we can discuss them that way as well. So this session, as you all know, is being recorded today, and we'll send you, excuse me, a link to the recording and replay and helpful follow-up information within 24 or so hours. So we are going to just jump right in here and we'll kick things off with a quick introduction from the presenters that are here with us today.
Hi, everybody. Liz Lamping here, the Executive Director at the PHRA. I've been with the PHRA now for the last 18 years or so. Received my master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University with business management and a concentration in HR. Prior to joining the PHRA, I was the Senior Director of Member Services and a project manager for SHRM, headquartered in Alexandria, Virginia, very, very close to Washington, D.C. As your executive director, I'm entrusted with overseeing the day-to-day operations of the association. This can include managing all of our dedicated committees and staff, leading strategic efforts in conference planning, marketing, and communications, as well as driving sponsorship coordination. I also work very closely with our board to organize team activities and just ensure robust member and partner engagement. And lastly, I work and help to develop the successful execution of our annual business plans, just ensuring that we achieve our goals and continue to advance the association's mission.
Liz. Hi, everybody. My name is Catherine Miller. I am the Associate Chapter Director here with the Pittsburgh Human Resources Association and have been a part of the staff for about 9 years. I earned my undergraduate degree in Human Resources Management from Point Park University. And within my role at the PHRA, I am responsible for items such as the oversight of membership growth and retention efforts, managing PHRA communication and marketing initiatives, as well as aiding in the development of membership programs and events. And with us here today as well is Judith Hall. Judith is the PHRA's administrative assistant. So you have all three of the PHRA team on hand for you today. And over the next few minutes or so, we will review the basics of the PHRA, how you will be able to make the most of your membership, and answer any questions that you have. So here's a little bit more detail about what we'll cover, including the structure of the organization and our strategic priorities, PHRA highlights, the membership benefits review and ways to get involved with the association, and events and questions. And we do really look forward to getting to know everybody today and connecting you all, not only to the staff, but to each other. And I think, Liz, this is your turn. We're going to jump on in and review some of the PHRA structures and our strategic priorities.
Perfect. Thank you, Catherine. I'm excited to kick things off in that direction. So PHRA is now, we are 110 years. So we're in our 110th year of supporting HR professionals, and we've always had a strong focus on our local networking and just professional development for HR professionals. We affiliated with SHRM in 1972, so we've been a part of the world's largest HR network. And though it's important to note that PHRA membership, we remain separate from SHRM. So there's your PHRA membership as well as your SHRM membership. We are proud to be a super mega chapter of SHRM, which means that we are one of just 17 chapters that have over 1,000 members. And to provide some context on that, SHRM has over 500 different chapters. So we are one of those in the top 17 there. To maintain this status, we do need to ensure that 51% of our members are also members of SHRM. And we do have to ensure that our president represents PHRA at all of the PA SHRM State Council meetings where they collaborate on just different HR initiatives across the state. So thanks to the hard work of our staff and the dedication of our incredible volunteers, PHRA has continued to shine on both the state and the national stage. We are proud to share that PHRA has been named the Chapter of the Year in 2015, 2020, 2022, and just last week we were announced as the Chapter of the Year for 2025. So very, very exciting for our PHRA. And again, it just goes to show all of the incredible work that our volunteers and staff are continuing to do to advance the profession. On top of that, PHRA also recently earned the Excel Platinum Award. This is the highest honor that a SHRM chapter can receive. And this award recognizes chapters that go above and beyond to support HR professionals with programs, initiatives, and achievements that truly make an impact within the HR profession. So couldn't be prouder of what we've accomplished together, and just look forward to continuing to make these accomplishments. So PHRA's paid staff, which would be myself and Catherine and Judith mentioned earlier, our administrative assistant. I'd like to say that we're the ones that kind of steer the boat by managing the day-to-day operations and the committee initiatives. And our board members are the fiduciaries who drive the organization towards a sustainable future by continuing to adopt sound, ethical, legal governance, and financial management policies, as well as making sure the association has the adequate resources to continue to advance the mission. So when you're out at the next PHRA event, take a look at the name badges on the attendees. If they are a board member, it'll be clearly marked with a ribbon that says they're a board member. Introduce yourself. Feel free to ask them questions, give them feedback. That's what they're there for, to help serve and continue to advance the membership. Our vision is to align HR as a strategic business partner in organizations by leading and increasing HR competency and business acumen. PHRA's strategic priorities are our goals that are deemed most important by our board of directors, just to ensure the current and future health of our association. So the staff and the committees are really responsible for driving these priorities to guarantee we are working towards our mission and vision. So the 4 strategic priorities that we have are to serve the HR professional, maintain financial stability, broadcast the message of HR, and engage with the Pittsburgh business community. So I'm briefly going to touch on all 4 of those and how we work to advance those. So the first strategic priority is to serve you, the local HR professional. And we do this by providing unique benefits that contribute to your professional development and provide value added resources, which you can then apply within your organization. So there's several ways that we do this. The one that I'd like to highlight is our free monthly webinars. So all PHRA members can participate in 6 complimentary virtual learning and professional development programs throughout the year. The topics for these roundtables are always selected from our members based off of our member opinion survey. We also have complimentary monthly roundtable discussions that provide our members with a safe space to gather and share their thoughts on hot HR topics, listen to others, learn from one another, and just understand that there are others going through very similar experiences within their own organizations. So we do have a lot of great programming filling our calendar. Please be sure to take a look. There's lots of free events out there, and there's something for everybody out there. Our second strategic priority is to maintain our present course of financial management. So the strength in our financial statements continues to reflect the strong leadership of the PHRA and our ability to supply services and benefits that our members demand. Due to the strong financial management, we are able to continue to provide our members with certification scholarships, trial memberships, the free professional development webinars, as well as extended and transition member rates. Our third strategic priority is to proactively amplify the message of HR. One way that we achieve this is through our PHRA podcast. On our podcast, we share valuable insights and expertise from industry leaders. This past year, we have been spotlighting our board members as well as some of our business partners, just to provide some practical tips and strategies that will continue to support you in your HR role. You can find our podcast on the PHRA website underneath resources. And again, I encourage you to tune in, gain some insights from the professionals that we are spotlighting. They definitely have the knowledge and experience and can be both informative as well as inspiring. And our last strategic priority, which is probably the one that I find the most fun for the members to get involved with, is engaging with the community through some of our collaborative outreach efforts. So PHRA is committed to giving back to the Pittsburgh community through volunteerism and charitable activities. Just recently, August 6th, our staff and volunteers spent the day at Family House, where we prepared and served a homemade spaghetti dinner with dessert and for families that were staying there while their loved ones received some critical care in Pittsburgh. So it was a meaningful way for us to bring comfort and connection and just a sense of home for those going through difficult times, and was also a way for our members to come together to network and get to know one another while we were preparing the meal. In addition to that outreach, we also, during our annual conference, raised donations and awareness for the Teach from the Heart Academy. This is a nonprofit middle school dedicated to preparing students for lifelong success. So together, our members and our volunteers, we really are trying to make a difference and help to strengthen our regions with our community outreach. And we're always looking for charities in need, so please let us know if there is a charity that you feel would be of value for us to connect with in the coming year. So as I just ran through those strategic priorities there, it looks to be that we are on track to achieve success as it relates to those priorities this year. I know with our members' support, we will continue the tradition of excellence that the PHRA has established for the last 110 years. So Catherine, I am going to turn it over to you to provide some more details on PHRA membership benefits.
Perfect. Sounds great. So now that you've kind of had a little bit of an opportunity to hear more about the PHRA, the structure, upcoming opportunities, and things of that nature, we are going to give you all an opportunity to kind of tell us a little bit about yourselves. So there will be a poll appearing on your screen here momentarily. Just kind of curious, what is your top reason for joining the PHRA? So that poll should pop up if you haven't seen it already. So this includes networking opportunities, learning and professional development opportunities, discounts. What encouraged you to join the PHRA? Oh, and the results are coming in pretty quick. Oh, nice. Perfect. So let's end that. So between the learning and professional development opportunities and networking opportunities, those seem to be the top favored benefits and resources. So we will go through all of the options listed on the screen here, but I'll make sure to focus on the learning and professional development opportunities since you folks seem to be really excited about those. So thank you all so much for taking a moment to complete that poll for us. So first, as you can see on the screen here, we have listed all of our membership categories here listed as puzzle pieces. So there's resources, discounts, learning opportunities, and networking opportunities that come together to make the PHRA what it is. So we'll go ahead and jump in and we'll start with member discounts. So the PHRA is extremely proud to be able to offer our members valuable discounts on their event registrations, membership dues, and even university tuitions should you decide you want to go back to school and continue your education. Members receive access to one complimentary learning and professional development program each month, like Liz had mentioned earlier, plus a savings of up to 50% on additional monthly programming and networking events as well. Those discounts or the free programs do automatically apply to your cart once you are signed into your PHRA profile. For organizations with 5 or more professional members, we do offer group membership discounts, which will save your team anywhere from about 10% to about 40% off the invoice total when registering everyone together. PHRA also partners with local universities, including Robert Morris University, Point Park University, Carnegie Mellon University, and La Roche University to offer discounted tuition each semester for members that are continuing their education. And to learn more about these specific savings, all of that information is listed under the membership value section of our website, or you're welcome to reach out to me directly. I'm always happy to chat. So the next piece here is the networking and connecting piece. So the PHRA is proud to have over 1,150 members, and we offer multiple networking opportunities to be able to connect you all to local HR professionals. We're very excited to be able to provide our members with quarterly networking opportunities, and our next event will be a trivia night. So you'll be able to test your trivia knowledge on October 16th at PA Market, which is shaping up to be a wonderful opportunity to connect with your fellow HR professionals in the Pittsburgh area while, like I said, testing your trivia knowledge. So we hope you can make it for that one. And then our learn piece, which seems to be what most of you folks are very excited about. So the PHRA offers support to HR professionals with high quality training through our educational programs and various conferences throughout the year, many of which offer SHRM or HRCI recertification credits to apply to your credentials. These programs are led by experienced instructors, excuse me, and they are designed to meet all industry standards and provide practical, valuable insights that you're able to take back to your workplace. So you can view a full list of all of the upcoming opportunities under the conferences and events tab on our website. For those that are considering pursuing SHRM certification, we do offer 2 virtual 12-week prep courses each year to help our participants prepare for and ultimately pass the SHRM CP and SHRM SCP exams with confidence. So our next course will begin in February 2026. We hold them in the spring and in the fall. And if you are unable to attend the live program, our on-demand webinar library offers flexible learning options on a wide range of HR topics, specifically the recorded programs that you may have missed. So you'll be able to access those from the events calendar and then the webinar library and the drop-down. And these programs are also typically eligible, excuse me, for recertification credits as well. And the resources and tools piece is the last piece of the PHRA puzzle. So, as one of the nation's largest HR associations, the PHRA provides reliable resources to help keep you connected to not only each other, but to your profession as well. Our offerings include directories, in house publications, and a robust career center. We also offer identity based educational content and legislative updates, as well as a SHRM certification scholarship to support you and your professional growth. So these benefits and more can be found on our website under the various menu tabs at the top. But again, as always, I'm always happy to review some of these items with you. Should you like to chat, feel free to reach out. So some of you may be asking if there are other ways that you can get involved with the association outside of participating in programs or attending events. So we offer numerous opportunities for our members to be able to volunteer, allowing you to influence the programs, events, and initiatives that the PHRA offers, as well as being able to provide an opportunity for you to be able to network with our most active members. Key opportunities for you to get involved will include joining our buddy program, which is a mentorship program where we pair mentees with veteran PHRA member mentors. I'm a firm believer that you can never have too many mentors. You can also become a sponsor to help boost your brand awareness at our events, or you can present an HR topic during our monthly educational programs or our annual conferences. We also just recently launched our new micro volunteering opportunity program. This provides flexible, short term opportunities for PHRA members who may not have the time commitment to participate in some of these items or the committees, which we'll talk about here momentarily. But it also provides them an opportunity to contribute on their own time and expertise with their own schedule. So, more information about participating in volunteering is listed under the Get Involved tab on the PHRA website. So as I mentioned earlier, the PHRA committees. So one of the best ways and typically the most common way to get involved within the association and the PHRA community is to join one of our committees. So our committees do meet once per month, and participation really is an incredible way to make a direct impact on association initiatives. Our experience show that committee involvement also has the potential to turn into additional leadership roles within the PHRA as well. And on the screen here, you'll see a list of our available committees, including our social media committee, networking, membership, signature events. There's so much to get involved with, and we really encourage folks to participate and to join a committee based on wherever their interests lie. So always happy to chat about those as well, but this is a really excellent opportunity to get back and work directly with the association as well. And then you can learn more about the PHRA committees, read more about their initiatives, about the committee chairs, and how to sign up for a committee on the PHRA website under the Get Involved tab.
Thank you, Catherine. So as Catherine highlighted, there's always something happening at PHRA and there are always ample ways to get involved. I'd like to just highlight a few of our events that are right around the corner this fall. So on October 16th, we will have our first trivia night, just a different way for us to blend networking and fun together, bringing our members together in a relaxed, vibrant setting at the PA Market. We'll enjoy a night filled with competition, laughter, prizes, and build meaningful connections with our peers in the PHRA community. It's a different, unique opportunity for us to unwind and celebrate the power of the PHRA community. And then on November 18th, we will have our final conference for the year. This is our Employment Law and Compliance Conference. It is a 100% virtual event designed to help HR professionals navigate today's complex legal landscape. There will be 2 concurrent session tracks. Attendees can customize their learning experience and gain timely insights on key issues such as employment law updates, workplace investigations, AI and HR, health plan compliance, and more. These are expert-led sessions and they will be available live and on demand through December 31st, 2025. So this will just offer additional flexibility to fit all of the sessions into your schedule. And for those participants that complete all the sessions will earn 10 SHRM and HRCI recertification credits. At the PHRA, we really do take pride in the fact that our educational conferences, our programming, our networking events provide you, our members, with development opportunities. Our events are all created to stimulate thinking and shaping the knowledge that our 1,200 plus members rely upon to be successful in today's competitive workplace. So please mark your calendar. We have listened, and all of our events are scheduled based on the needs that are articulated in our member opinion survey. Catherine, you're muted.
You know, you would think after 5 years of being online that I wouldn't still be doing that.
We're
Sorry
human.
about
We
that.
all do it.
Well, perfect. Well, so that is everything that we have for today. So we've gone over everything, but we are now opening up for questions. We're happy to answer any questions that you have or clarify anything that we have covered today. So please feel free to either enter in the chat or you are welcome to unmute yourself and ask any questions that you have. We are happy to help.
It's a quiet group today.
It's a little rainy, I understand. Well, I did just have one come through on my end here. So that would be, what are the steps to join and participate in the buddy program? And I would be happy to take that one. So the participating in the buddy program, again, the buddy program is our version of a mentorship program where we will connect veteran PHRA members with a newer member mentee to help them navigate their PHRA membership, navigate their HR career. So they're there to be a support and a sounding board as well. So to participate is a very simple process. Our buddy program is a members only program. All I would need is a list of your contact information, phone number, email, as well as your current role and where you're working, just some general information like that. And then any information you would like to provide to me to help kind of with the matching process. So this could include your personal and professional goals, any insights that you may feel that would be helpful for the matching process. So from there, we get you added onto the roster and I will connect with a buddy, provide your contact information to them, and then they typically reach out within 48 business hours. So it's a fairly simple process, but it all starts with just sending over your contact information to me and we get everything moving from there. And I think there's one in here now. And we have just enough time to answer this one. So, enjoying so many of the perks already and had a great time at the conference. How is the best way to get involved in a committee? That is an excellent question, and I am thrilled to hear of your interest in volunteering on a committee. So, the best way to get involved would just be to I would recommend starting and taking a peek at the committee involvement page on the PHRA website to kind of review some of the initiatives for the committees. So all of the committees are what keeps the PHRA turning. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without those committees and without our volunteers. And they're all incredibly wonderful opportunities to get involved. So I would take a peek at the just those list of committees just to see what initiatives kind of align with your skill set or where your goals are. And then from there is we call it our letter of intent that we ask all of our volunteers. So this is everybody from our committees to the board, the executive committee. They complete this letter of intent, and it just kind of outlines some of the rules and responsibilities and requirements that go alongside of committee involvement, which is it basically just outlines how many committee meetings we would ask that you are able to attend. And then from there, you would select the committee that you'd like to participate on, and then we get you added onto the roster. It's a fairly simple process. So if there are any additional questions about that, please feel free to elaborate, but I hope I answered that question.
And Catherine, I can take the one that just came in regarding a discount for SHRM members, for a PHR member to join SHRM. If you wouldn't mind sending me an email, anybody on this call, it's Lamping, LLAMPING at pittsburghra.org. I can find a code. So I just don't know it off the top of my head. So if you want to just shoot me an email and I will look into that and get back to you as soon as possible.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I am just adding all of our email addresses into the chat here so everybody has access to them should you need anything. So Liz's email, my email, and Judith's are now entered into the chat as well. But I'll also send out a follow-up email with some information, and that'll have our email addresses associated with that as well.
And I just found it, everybody. I'm going to put it in there. So I received an email from Sherman. I wasn't sure where it went, but it's the code that you would need to put is new members only, and it will get you 50% off of a SHRM membership. And it will ask you which local chapter you're a part of. So please make sure you put PHRA in. But if anybody on here is looking to join SHRM and you're a new member to SHRM, you can get 50% off by putting new members only in as your promo code.
Perfect. I think that is a limited time offer. So if that's something you are interested in, definitely make sure to act in on that one.
December 31st is when that expires.
Perfect. All right. Well, we are at 12:29, so we are just about at time. So I would say that is probably all the time we have left for questions, but you are welcome if anything pops up, if you'd like to review anything. Again, we will be sending out all of the information and including the recording to this session. We'll be emailing that all out. So you'll have our email addresses through there as well. You're welcome to reach out. We're always happy to chat through email or on the phone. But thank you all so much for taking the time to participate in the PHRA Experience Informational webinar today. I did just put up on the screen here our social channels. So we are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So please feel free to follow all of us at Pittsburgh HRA. We'd be happy to connect with you there as well. But again, thank you all so much for your time. And as a reminder, we'll be following up via email. But thank you again for joining us. And we do hope to see you at an event coming up very soon, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.